Hey guys, I'm Ashley Kidd, and today I am going to teach you how to wax a board. Base coat. That's what you start with on every board. Then depending on your water temperature, you'll do either cool water, cold water, or warm water. When you start off with waxing a board, you want to make sure it's clean and there's no like oils on it or anything like that from your skin. You want the wax to stick really well. First step, base coat. I like to start putting lines on my board like this, and I don't push too hard because I don't want the wax to like smear. I just like lightly go over the board. Everyone might do their wax a little different, but this is how I do mine. And I'll keep doing lines like this through the whole board. So you only have to put base coat like this, start it off like this when you're setting up a new board, unless you change your wax and you're starting fresh. You want to put wax wherever your foot's gonna be on the board, or wherever it could go on the board whenever you're doing a trick. Because I do shoves and a bunch of trick variations where the front of the board ends up backwards, I put wax all the way up to, you know, the nose of my board, because my foot might land over there somehow, and I want to be able to get it back onto the back of the board, so I try and put wax all over the place. But I'm gonna leave this spot open for a traction pad. Now I've got all my wax lines going across the board. Now the next step is to go the other direction and make little X's. It's kind of a long process, but definitely worth it. When you're using your wax, you kind of use the edge of the bar, so you're not like putting it on flat like this. You just kind of use the edge. All right, so now we have little X's all over the board, and next step is circles. So this gets all the little bumps raised up. You want just to press lightly so it creates little wax bumps, like little beads all over your board. So you start off with the X's, and then you'll come back and do circles, and that's when the bumps, you'll start seeing those bumps come up on the board. Now that we have our base coat on, we have to pick top coat. So depending on your water temperature, that's what you'll pick. Right now, I'd say I'm gonna go with cool water wax, which is 58 to 74. Lake's starting to get colder here in Austin. So now with the top coat, you just do more circles on top, and it's just gonna continue to raise up those little bumps. And this is what's gonna make your foot stick to the board really good. Once you're done with that, you'll have these little raised wax bumps on your board, and you can feel that it's like pretty grippy. So I think this board's ready to go. So once your wax is applied, after you ride, some of it might come off. I reapply my top coat almost every time I ride, just so it stays fresh and stays grippy, so I would definitely reapply. If you notice that your wax is having a hard time sticking to the board, it might be because you're outside and your board's warm. So you want to make sure your board is cool. I like to wax my board inside my house since it's usually like 100 and something degrees in Texas. So waxing in the house, probably the best way to go. But once I put the back traction pad, this board's ready to go and looks pretty grippy. Looks like it's gonna be fun. First step, base coat. If I can get it out. It's a little chilly out. Oh! So, do not throw your wax